Hi, I'm back with an update about my Paperwhites in Perlite project. I'm going to talk through what I did to make it look a little bit more pretty for Thanksgiving, and I'm just going to show you what it looks like today. I'm Kendall, welcome to my greenhouse. Let's take a look at my Paperwhites. As you can see, I have two bulbs that have developed seed heads, and I've got one coming along right here, and I added moss to the top of it. What I didn't anticipate, hopefully this comes through on camera, is how green this moss was going to make my perlite. So if you use this preserved reindeer moss that's this lime green color, it's going to make your perlite green. I actually don't mind it, I think it's kind of funny. But I think if I want the perlite to stay white, I would use a moss or a rock or something on the top that didn't have dye in it. So if I hold it back, can you see? I need something white to compare it to. Here's a white piece of paper, so you can see how green it is. There we go. You can see how green it is. You can also see the roots forming, which is super fun. That's something I like about this perlite situation, is you can really see what's going on underneath. Let's take a look really quick, because we can, and see if all the bulbs are growing. So what I'm concerned about is that 3 of them seem to have rooted, and I'm not sure if the other 2 have, and so I filled it up with water again to try to encourage these other bulbs to root. So I'm gonna rinse this bulb off really quick and see if I can see anything. Yeah, I'm not seeing any root formation on that yet, and I'm not sure why. It's not squishy, so I'm gonna just put it maybe a little bit deeper down into the perlite and put my moss back on top, and I'm gonna check on my 5th bulb as well. Okay, this one has a root coming out. Can you see her? So that one is starting to root. I can kind of leave it just in its spot. So I just have my 5th bulb that for whatever reason hasn't started rooting yet. And I'm just, my strategy is just to push it down a little bit deeper and see how that goes. So this isn't too fussy of a project. I'm just shoving the moss in there until it looks how I want it to look, and I actually kind of like the final look of this. I did not put any alcohol in it to slow it down, and I don't mind that it's gonna kind of have, what's that called? Sequential blooms, when one thing blooms and then another thing blooms. So I don't mind how it looks. I really like this vase idea. I'm definitely gonna do it again. I will plan on doing perlite again. I like that. I'm gonna show you what some other of my bulbs look like. Look at my fingers are all green from touching the moss. That I put into some sort of firm soil, and they're just pushing up above the soil. And so maybe soil isn't the best thing for Paperwhite bulbs to go into. So yeah, this is my year of learning more about planting indoor bulbs. So that's my update. If you ended up doing something like putting rocks on top or moss or other ideas, let me know. So the reason I put the moss on top, I don't know if I said this, is because the top of the perlite under the grow lights started to brown. And I didn't like the look of it, so I top dressed it with the moss. And I think that worked fine. It didn't deter me from doing perlite again, but it was something I didn't know was gonna happen with the perlite. So keep that in mind if you decide to plant it this way. Okay, I think that's it. We'll keep it short and sweet for today. I'm gonna go get some video of the other roots that I wanna show you, and I will run it right now, or maybe I already did. Thanks for joining me. I hope to see you again in the greenhouse soon. Bye.